blue shirts now on the edge of the penalty area as Gibson looks to put another left-footed ball in. He does. Finds the head of a Bowers player. He gets his foot onto it and it's headed in. Bowers and Pitsea take the lead. And it's their number 17, Emmanuel Oluwasemo. It was a good ball in. Their number 4, Bola Dawodu, manages to head it across the box into pretty much an empty net for Emmanuel Oluwasemo. Carey was beaten. And Oluwasemo just heads it into the roof of the right-hand side of the goal. Potential delivery from Alfie Young could be the outcome. Just a right-footed ball in. It's straight over the heads of the Bowers and Lewes players. Straight out for a goal kick. Ball in from Young. Meets the head of the Bowers defender and straight out. TQAD picks it up midway into the Lewes half. He tries to get on his left foot and plays it out to Will Salmon, who's on the left-hand side now. He'll try a left-footed ball in. So he does a couple of step-overs to try and fool the Bowers player. TQAD plays it into Alfie Young, just a few metres outside of the penalty area for Lewes. Into the Bowers half. Champion picks it up and passes it out to Coleman de Graft, who turns on his left. He tries to strike with his left foot, but it's just strolling along the floor, that strike from Coleman de Graft. Just over 17 minutes gone. Lewes looking for that equaliser as they find themselves 1-0 down to Bowers. Ball in from Young. It's got some height on it. Champion's there. Gets his head onto it, Tom Champion. Just over on the edge of the Bowers half. Alfie Young now. Iola Koga just in front of the penalty area. In a promising position. But now Bola Dawodu picks it up and he finds the goal scorer Oluwasemo. He's now trying to get on his left foot, which he does. It's well over. That was a quick break there from Bowers. Bowers pick it up after calls for a foul on Olukoga. He finds Gibson down this left-hand side. He keeps it in well. He'll try a left-footed ball in. The number 4's there, and it's 2-0. Bola Dawodu gets on the end of a brilliant ball from Julian Gibson. 6 yards out, in line with the penalty area, with the 6-yard area. And he heads it to the right of the goal into the side netting, which beats Carey. And Lewes now find themselves 2-0 down. Just over 24 minutes gone. It's 2 headers, 2 goals. Lewes FC 0, Bowers and Pitsea 2. Into Alfie Young. He tries a first-time ball into Skinner. Finds Coleman de Graft, who makes a run in. Really good control there from Coleman de Graft. Finds through Joe Taylor. Lewes searching for a goal. Taylor's strike, the best effort for Lewes so far. Strolls just past the post. Olukoga picks it up. Champion. There's one-touch passing there between Olukoga and Champion. Now on that far right side, just in front of the Lewes dugout. Skinner on the touchline. Goes in field. There's a left-footed ball into Taylor. He's brought down. But it's calls for offside. Ryan Huckle is there to clear it straight away. Only goes as far as the head of Will Salmon, who heads it out to Renee. Here's TQAD, who's in the penalty area now. A dangerous position for Lewes, but Bowers deal with it well, it seems. But Renee picks up a loose ball. Champion with a low strike. Ever so close from Tom Champion, whose first time hit just misses the goal and goes past the side netting. Is cleared away from the Bowers player. Sartorius now challenging with Champion, who manages to win that duel. And here's the first goal scorer for Bowers. They're now on the near left-hand side. It's Sartorius up against Young. He gets his ball in, it meets the Bowers player. It's a left-footed ball into the penalty area, into that 6-yard area. Shelby Nagus was running in to find Addy just to his left-hand side. He's now up against the Bowers player and dummies him and does a really good bit of skill there. He finds Taylor on the edge of the penalty area, and his pass to Olukoga, almost intercepted. Olukoga for distance! What a goal! Io Olukoga gets that goal for Lewes and halves the deficit. Lewes FC 1, Bowers and Pitsea 2. A nice layoff from Joe Taylor, which looked like it could have been intercepted, but Olukoga picks it up on the edge of the D. And his strike across goal comes off that left post and into the back of the net. And that's a perfect start for Lewes into this second half. Lewes FC 1, Bowers and Pitsea 2. It's out for Young, free kick. It's deflected straight into the palms of Blunkel, but he couldn't keep control of it. Alfie Young over this one. Right-footed ball in. It's a high one. Meets the head of Renee. It's into a dangerous area around the 6-yard box. Renee! Left-footed strike. I think it's a deflection. It is. Lewes really putting on the pressure now and taking the game to Bowers, which is what we wanted to see in the first half. It's the left foot of Maskell in. Bit of confusion there from the Bowers defenders. The ball's currently in the 6-yard area. Picked up by Jack Skinner now as he just plays Kiki up to himself. Coleman de Graft with a bit of space now to try and make it two. Joe Taylor's opportunity just on the right of the 6-yard area. Coleman de Graft managed to open up some space to the left of me. It's Sartorius over this one. It's a right-footed strike. Carey palms it away. It's on target. Duodo manages to pick it up down this left-hand side. He goes in on his right and manages to find Hockey. He gets through Renee in behind. It's a left-footed strike across goal. Good opportunity there for Freddie Hockey, the number 7. Goes to Champion. There's promising possession here. Bodies forward. Here's Dion Moore down this far left-hand side. He's up against the Bowers defender Allen. It's a ball in. Almost meets the head of Renee, which it does. It's an overhead kick from Pritchard. Very ambitious. But it was well over as he scuff-kicked that. And the ball in again. The Bowers player gets on the end of it. The player is still down, in fact. But Lewes play on. Olakoga into Coleman de Graft. He could get it on his right, straight at the keeper as he palms it away. Stings the gloves of Blunkel. Lewes will hope so. Alfie Young with the corner. Right-footed ball in. Joe Taylor brought down. Calls for a penalty. It's a left-footed ball in. It's high. And it just meets the head of someone on the touch of the area. It's in. It's Dion Moore. It's a goalmouth scramble. The ball was in no man's land for a while, just begging to be hit. Here's Maskell who tries a ball strike. He goes in short to Jamie Maskell as he's over this corner on this near side. It's a left-footed ball in again. Has it gone in? It has! And it's a goal! Lewes score and get that equaliser which they have deserved. It's a heads in hands moment for Bowers and Pitsea, but Dion Moore runs straight to the centre circle to put the ball back in the halfway line to try and get the game underway as they're looking for the win now, Lewes. It's been deserved, but the ball didn't even hit the net. It was that close. It's Maskell with another left-footed ball in. It's an inviting one, Taylor to get a head onto it. It's begging to be hit just into a congested area and the referee blows his whistle. Lewes will take that. It wasn't pretty, but Lewes have come out and drawn 2-2 with Bowers and Pitsea.